Hi everyone, I hope you're well. I hope you're keeping safe, and I'm sending much love to you and your families. So, there's a topic today that I'm really excited to share about. I've probably done about 10 videos trying to take this because the topic is vast and it's something that I want to give as much information as I can to you, but also for you to not be overwhelmed by how much there is out there on this topic. So, this is immunity or immune system or your immune response. And today I'm talking about it in relation to yoga and for me, an Ashtanga yoga practice. So, I have my PhD in immunology. This is something I studied before becoming an Ashtanga yoga teacher. And the way I describe an immune system is it's like an army. Okay, it's your inner army because it's the first line of defense that your body does when it needs to act against something. So in the army, you have your soldiers, you have the sergeants, you have many different roles, and your immune system is so vast and has almost like a cascading event of things that happen. And all the different cells will have their role to play. So, what I've been looking at in terms of yoga is what a yoga practice can do in order to strengthen that response. And what's important for me to say is that as a scientist, science is facts. Okay, I have my understanding, I have my opinions, I have the things that I also believe might be working. But what I want to transmit today is something that I know and I've been reading about in the research, which we've proven to show as effective. And what's important is a yoga practice enables you to build this strength gradually. Imagine it's like you won't jump from one day to the next to doing 6 series. Your immune system will not change drastically from one day to the next, but it will be stronger and stronger the more that you help it. And you can start that today simply through the practice of yoga. And yoga, a practice, is something that's comprised of breath, of asana, of also chanting, and of meditation. And this is what they link together when they talk about yoga in terms of the scientific research. So when you're practicing yoga and Ashtanga yoga here, key parts that are important are your breath, okay? And also the heat that comes from your breath. So we know that we breathe with a sound in the throat in relation to Ashtanga, and we get this heating or motion already in the body. So this is important because it does purify. It does, in the sense, burn away things that are not necessary in the body. Okay? So we also want to stimulate this. One thing I also want to say that's important is Shraji would always say, please don't practice Ashtanga if you have a fever. And this still applies, I would say. So this you already do naturally in a practice, but they are key components of your yoga practice for strengthening your immune system. So what happens from those is also that your circulatory system is also starts to be stimulated. So your cells start to move around the body, and all of this is also linked to your respiratory system. So you're also breathing very well, very deep. And it's this notion that's important with Ashtanga because we are always having a feedback. Okay? When we dive inside ourselves in this practice, we are learning autonomy. Okay? We are learning how to feel the body. And this is a very important point. So, when the body comes together, and this is also through asanas, so the asana that you're practicing is also enabling all the body to start to take effect, to start to have its roles, and they also come up as well. And then what I think is important and something that I touched upon in my PhD is this notion of priming the body. So priming in this sense is becoming ready. So this also comes into a side of the nervous system, which I spoke about before and I won't go into again. But it's this sense of the body being always ready to act and to respond. And this is what I meant when I said the fine line between strengthening your immune system and also soothing it. Because you don't want your soldiers always at war. Because when you do need them, they will be tired, they will be depleted. You may have a smaller amount of cells. So in this yoga practice, when you approach this practice each day or on a regular practice, you are always replenishing, you're always nourishing yourself, and you're giving this feedback back to your body to understand that all the systems can work together. So I hope that's a few topics for you to grasp. And once I learned about the body for myself, I gained such an immense respect for what my body could do that I wanted to keep giving back to it as much as I can. And this is health, okay? This is good health. And this is what will also build a strong immune system, is this sense of responsibility for your health, okay? In the sense of that even though you might be practicing at home and you might not have the physical support of us, you are physically supporting yourself in a yoga practice. And this is the best thing really that you can be doing for your health. And as a teacher, it's something that I really love to give to the students, this notion that you have everything you need within yourself. Just guide yourself through the practice back to feeling all these points, okay? And hopefully good health will come for you. So sending much love, big kiss, and wishing you a wonderful day. Thank you.